beat so fast. Heart's beating, beating, beating so fast.
I'm in Oravița. Oravița is located 15-20 minutes away from the location, depending on how fast or slow you drive. Look at the weather. I wish to visit the old town. There are so many still beautiful houses. Da. Semișor la aici. Da, mulțumesc. Many old charming houses. The good thing about the old town here is that the communist regime didn't demolish. Unu. Da. Sigur. The communist regime didn't demolish the houses. The streets are quite well preserved. I'm saying the streets because many houses need to be restored from the core, but you can still see the old charm. You can feel it, and I'm just about to have a coffee, a cappuccino. I had a coffee at Nera house where I'm staying, but I want to have a cappuccino now to eat a snack, a cake. I've never been here before. And then I will be starting to explore the city. I wish to see the old theater, also the first pharmacy that was established in Romania, in the actual Romania. It's very important to mention this. The pharmacy was established in 1763. And now it's a museum. It belongs to the city hall. By the way, the city hall is there behind me. I'm going to show it to you, but first a little refreshment, and then we'll go to discover the old part of Oravița. We are standing in front of the oldest theater in Romania, on the Romanian territory. It has been built in 1817. Look at the state of it. Still very beautiful, impressive, but in renovations, the renovation works began in 2018. 5 years ago, they were supposed to finish to end in 2020. Sure, the pandemic came. The financial power is here. The budget is here. We are in 2023, and look at the state of it. Nothing is moving. Nothing is happening. It looks more dilapidated than in 2018. You can see some information, location, Oravița, Mihai Minescu Street, Caraș-Severin County, the old theater. Today the theater Mihai Minescu. It is listed on the historical monuments of 2004. Built on the place of the amalgamation system of Thalia mine. The theater building was inaugurated in October 1817 in the presence of the Austrian royal family, Francis I and Carolina Augusta. In 1838, the space for the Association of Casino and Lecture was organized. There is so much information, very interesting, and let's hope that very soon, meaning in a couple of years, the works will be ready, and that we can visit it inside and enjoy the theater shows, the performances. The whole area is so beautiful, but in a state of absolute despair and sadness. I'm going to have a closer look at some of the houses here. The area is named now the Old Town. You can only reach it by car. It's quite a distance from the train station, but I'm sure that whenever the time will come when the buildings will be renovated to the former glory, that the tourists are going to enjoy, and of course the locals. It's very important also that the locals will have better life quality. The first mining pharmacy in Romania was founded in 1763 by Edward Winter, a pharmacist, and operated in this building as a Bergapotheke. Starting with 1790, Johannes Lederer co-owned the pharmacy together with Knoblauch family for 6 years. Then in 1796, the Knoblauch family named the pharmacy the Black Eagle and owned it exclusively. Today it is a museum holding an impressive collection of pharmaceutical and medical instruments, books and specialized treatises, starting with 1682 to 1950. This is also where the Francis Klima, Ionel Bota documentation archive and old book library are kept. A cash register in working order can be seen with an anti-burglary system and a switch that makes it possible to calculate the payment amount according to the time, day or night system. The books from which the pharmacy student Knoblauch learned at the end of the century are also on display. In this old photograph, we can see how the pharmacy used to look. The floor is original as well. Everything here, the windows, the frames, absolutely everything, the furniture. This building is hosting Oravița's city hall. In the earlier days, it used to be Prefectura. I don't know the English translation. Prefectura was the administrative center for the whole county. And now it's reduced to Oravița, Oravița's city hall. Last day in the village. It is almost 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. evening. We are about to arrive in cum se numește?
Socolar.
In Socolar. Socolar is another village about 10 minutes away from here. We are going to visit an artist, a painter. His name is Fickel, his family's name. We already spoken to him. He has some guests. I guess it's a guest house. I don't know. I don't have many details. But of course, I'm so much looking forward getting to know him. He's very talented, and it's fascinating to know how many artists are working here in the middle of the nature in small villages. They are internationally known, and I hope that I can see some of his works. Otherwise, I'm going to show you some images that I will be taking from the internet. It's still very warm, but it's very pleasant. So let's see. Felicitări!
Da.
Cum, așa repede? L-au ridicat?
Nu e asta cât de vezi aici. S-a întoarce. face și univers aici.
Da.
Ți-am zis că e altceva.
de divin.
Înțelegi? Și asta ok. Și atunci eu i-am Nu, Matei i-a Da. În spate mai e o căsuță. Și când vin artiștii, stă artiștii acolo, cazează acolo. Da.
We arrived here. I have to watch my step. It is a domain, a magical land, a magical domain. I cannot catch my breath. I'm looking everywhere in all directions. I didn't expect to find what is here. Wow, it's crazy. We met the artist, the hosts from my accommodation, are friends with the artist. Since many years, they feel here like home. Actually, everyone entering here feels like home. I've asked if I can film Fical's atelier, domain, if I can film his art, his paintings. I'm going to show you more. Here behind me there is a guest house. I'm going to show you his main house, his atelier, his creation space. You don't know where you are. You can be in Provence, you can be in Los Angeles, or you can be here in Romania. It's a place behind a beautiful wall that opens to a world that gives you such an energy. It fills you with energy, inspiration, pleasure, comfort. It's a shame that it's quite late. I cannot show you too much from here. Everything is so tastefully made. He bought a small house, a small property. He extended it. It got much bigger, of course. There is a river. He built a bridge together with craftsmen from the local area, from Timișoara as well. Timișoara is about 2 hours away from here. And he said he was lucky. He was lucky because they fully understood what exactly he wants to make here, and this is the result. And I feel so proud and honored to be here, to be invited here. By the way, there is a group of friends back there. Here every year are organized different private cultural artistic events. There are 2 or 3 stages. So artists are not only living here for a short while, but they also perform for a small audience. And to be honest, I haven't seen anything like it before. I'm going to rush now to get some B-rolls to film some minutes that you can understand better what I mean. We are invited now to see the tunnel, the so-called tunnel. Wow! The whole space is an oasis, but you'll be discovering little other oases. That's one of them, hidden corners, magical corners. Wow! And the light here makes it so more profound and mystical. I guess it is a photograph. The lightning here, it makes it so deep, mystical, interesting to look at. I'm going to ask. There are 2 more. I see that the church theme is very present in Fical's art. That's the exit from the tunnel with another corner where you can rest, you can meditate, You can simply feel good and charged with the beauty of the space, of the nature, the joy of the artists and hosts' hospitality. I can imagine drinking a good wine, a good Romanian wine. There are so many. Eating a plate of cheese, homemade bread. What more can you wish? Here there is another space, another magical, mystical, creative, wonderful, wonderful space. There is so much to be seen. By the way, wow, that's a butterfly. Wow, it looks taken from one of the paintings.
Yeah, well, I don't know. You wanna stop by later? Maybe I'll go to fix something to eat. You wanna grab something from the street and bring it home? But, yeah,
Patricia,
This beautiful river flows through the property. It is so charming. It's singing. You know, I also have a river in front of the house, and I know its value. You feel that it's a living matter. It's life. Life is flowing here. It's talking to you. It's singing to you. It's relaxing and calming. It's simply a privilege to have flowing water close to your property or onto it. The water is so clean. I'm sure there is also fish here. I guess I counted 3 stages, maybe there are more. That's the biggest one. The acoustic is amazing. The equipment. In the middle of the property, you'll see the original house. The house that the artist bought first. The land was ending here, and he could buy the next plot. So he could buy the neighbor's plot, and he could extend. But right there is the original house. There is a stage there, and the gallery is very close to the entrance. So we are more or less towards the back side of the domain. I'm going to show you also the gallery is absolutely amazing, flooded with natural light. The art, the paintings are breathtaking. I would look at them for hours and hours and hours and keep discovering new details. Right there is the gallery and atelier where Gyuri or Gheorghe is painting. And let me show you some of his paintings, his amazing work. Everything is so quiet and still at this hour is 9 o'clock, flooded in natural light. The gallery is this wonderful space, and the atelier was finished, as far as I understood, in 2016. I love the floor. The smell is incredible. The smell of the paint, the smell of the art, the energy. You simply don't know where you are. I've said it before. It's absolutely impossible for me to describe everything into words. It's overwhelming, especially that I didn't expect it to discover this space. This wonderful, wonderful place. And a very important point that I would like to emphasize on. You can see someone's generosity. You can see how you are received and welcomed. And since I established my YouTube channel 2 years ago, I got to know so many people. I'm so touched, so impressed. Whenever I have the chance to also document, to film, to photograph, to show you my visits, to show you where I'm going to show you the people I'm meeting, what they are creating. stating what they feel inspired by. In some situations, those are exceptions. I am not allowed to do it. I'm not permitted. Many times within those exceptions, they simply don't understand the concept. They don't understand what I wish to film, what I wish to do with the material. It's always disappointing when it comes from institutions, from art institutions, because I always say art, culture and education has to be shared, and whenever I'm not allowed to do it, I feel very sad and disappointed. But then being here, for example, I feel so rewarded. There is always a compensation, there is always a balance, and the experience that I had at the Art Museum in Timișoara, although bitter, although disappointing, I feel absolutely blessed and rewarded with this space. I've asked the artist, I've asked Gyuri or Gheorghe Fickel if I can show you around, and he said, please, simply feel like home. Walk around, have a look. He's now busy with his friends, so he cannot join me, but everything speaks for itself. So let's go out and continue. It's so exciting. It's so exciting, and I'm so happy. And I'm so thankful to our hosts for bringing us here. I simply feel blessed, and I'm absolutely grateful for it. This is a corner of paradise. Even if you are not an artist, even if you have a different profession, let's say you work in an office, I'm sure that you'll feel the same as I do. The nature is embracing you, the art is embracing you, the music, the joy of being here is so special. And I can also see it from the houses around. Sure, there are many locals being born here, living here, but there are many visitors. There are many people like myself that are coming here for the first time. The energy is absolutely special, and the nature, the beauty of it is very charming and inviting, and also very calming and relaxing, because every artist needs the refuge, an escape, an oasis, and that's the right space. I'm going to show you now some of the houses before it gets very dark. This little house has been abandoned. I hope that it will soon find an owner. I can still see its beauty, and it simply needs some love, it needs attention, care.